I really wish you could see how I got this rigged up. But anyway, I'm gonna go for it. I'm repotting right now. This is my mother plant. Here she is. She is an airplane fern. Let me fix this. Airplane fern, and she has these little puppets, is what I'm gonna call them, that were on, and they're right here. I planted one, you can see. I just pinched them off the bottom of the leaves on this fern, this airplane fern, which I love. I'm gonna repot her too, because see, if you can see, I have, I think probably 2 or 3 ferns in here, and that I'm gonna be able to separate and have 3 different plants. So guess what that does? That keeps me out of the plant store. Let me do this. And I'm gonna actually be selling these plants at my sale on Harvest Day. So I have nurtured this baby, this mama, for, gosh, I've had her a few months. I would say probably 6 months or so. And I have actually cultivated, well, I've got one here that I've saved and rooted. And then I have 3 in here. You can see them. And they need some love and attention. I've had them under a tree this summer in the shade. And I've got a good root system going. And so what I'm gonna do is put them in a pot. Now I'm gonna show you really quick how I'm gonna pot these. I'm gonna pot them in smaller pots because I'll be selling these. And then as they grow, then you'll be able to, you know, repot. So and you'll just use a bigger pot. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all how to do it, which is not rocket science. I'm gonna add a few, you can do stones or leaves. Just make sure you don't cover up the hole completely. Sometimes, okay, like this is a shell. You can put the shell in the bottom of the pot, but this covers up your holes. So what I might do is crinkle up a leaf. That would be good, a good base. Normally I use rocks when there's no drainage hole in the bottom of the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna use leaves, and what it does, it just keeps your soil from draining out when you water. I may add a couple of rocks, but nothing to cover up the hole because the leaves are okay. I'm gonna add my potting soil, and see I got a little smaller shovel somewhere. But anyway, I'm gonna add my potting soil after I've put that base in. This is a small pot, but it's gonna allow the plant to have its own TLC outside of this. I got this basil growing. It's a volunteer. This purple old-fashioned basil. It is so pretty, but it gets everywhere. So now what I'm gonna do, rather than go find my little smaller spade, I'm just gonna dig this up. Oop. This is just too. The reason I'm outside today, y'all, humidity is low. This is August in Southwest Georgia, and it is normally, we are not able to even get outside. I do all my inside painting and jewelry and all of that. I've been doing that this morning, but I thought, gosh, it's still nice. So here I am repotting this airplane fern with her purple. Okay, so now I've got another plant here, and then I'm gonna water it really good. Maybe add a few rocks, and that's really decorative, the rocks on the top. This is gonna outgrow this pot, so probably in the next 3 months or so, if I don't sell it, I'll repot it because it can get really big. I need to repot this mom here. This is mama, okay? And then I'm gonna add, and I'm gonna grab my moss. I didn't do that ahead of time. It's another great way to keep moisture in, so when you water, it doesn't dry out as fast. And you know, we got these ceramic pots, And those tend to dry out faster than a plastic pot or a resin pot, but I just love terracotta. So either add your moss, and it just makes it look finished, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's just prettier this way. And you can keep these in low light. I keep them on my porch. I keep them under a tree. They do fine if you'll just remember to water them, or on a sun porch, in a window, inside your home. But anyway, so this is one of the pups. I have 2 more to do. I think they're gorgeous. I love the variegated leaves, and they're really easy to propagate. And you just pinch off the pup from the mother and then put it in water, and the root system starts pretty fast, and then you can plant. So now she's just gonna grow into a teenager. Y'all come back, follow my channel, and subscribe. And I am going to promise you, I'm going to be consistent. I'm